Hello again, and welcome to the Master's Voice. I am Celestial, and you are welcome to this channel. To old and new subscribers alike, you are very welcome. This is a right now message that I'm making from the Lord. This is in no way the main prophecy. However, the Lord instructed me that He wanted this prophecy to go up while it is still November 28th, 2024. Today, in case you are a foreign viewer, you're outside the United States, today is a very important day in the lives of Americans, historically observed as Thanksgiving Day. I hope that you all can hear me. I'm doing my best to be coherent because I don't have my usual mic set up with me. So today is a very important day in the lives of Americans. This is a day that is observed, some people say arguably more than Christmas. Americans do all that they can. They put in for the leave, they put in for the time, they put in for overtime or whatever that they have to work earlier so that whatever day Thanksgiving falls on, they can be able to make the journey back to home. This is a very important time. Even people who are living too far from home, they're not able to get together with their family. They come up with different variations called Friendsgiving and things like that. It's a very important day. And so when I woke up this morning, I was very surprised to hear the Lord speaking to me concerning a dream that I had. And the Lord said that He wanted this dream to be made available or made known to Americans today, November the 28th, 2024, because He said that the contents of this dream are exactly what He is going to make the citizens of this nation pass through. And when I get to the main prophecy, you will understand. However, it is close to midnight at this time. It is very close to midnight at this time. And so the Lord instructed me, because I wasn't able to settle myself and come up with a setup. He instructed me and He said to upload a snippet, to just read you a snippet of the prophecy. This is a long and detailed prophecy. I actually have two, one from this morning, including the dream, and then a second one from this evening. I've been writing it for about 2.5 hours. So this is just a snippet that has to go up, and the Lord has instructed me to proclaim to the entire nation of America, from coast to coast, from sea to shining sea, that this prophecy is being uploaded, this small bit. He says that it is an anchor. And what He said to explain to you is that an anchor is something when the ship is sailing, when you find the spot that you want to dock, or you find the spot that you actually want the ship to be safely tethered in for a while, even if it's out to sea. Then you drop down a heavy anchor until it comes down low enough to keep the ship from moving on. So this little snippet is being released as an anchor so that you can understand that the prophecy that will come later, however long it takes me to do that, I will then upload it. The prophecy coming after, God says, will be anchored in November 28, 2024. And the title of the message is Russia Will Invade America. And the date is November 28th, 2024. And I'm just going to read you a snippet so that this prophecy can go up and be time-stamped as November 28th. Russia will sit across America like a colossus. A colossus is a huge statue, okay? It used to be one of the 8 wonders of the world. I think it was in Rome. It was a massive statue of a man that was so big that both of its legs stood on either side of a very impressive port, a very impressive harbor. And as the ships would sail into Rome, they went between the legs of this man. And that means that everybody that was coming in to trade with Rome was forced to gaze upon the might of the Roman emperor or the Roman Empire as it was captured in this massive statue called the Colossus. So God is saying Russia will sit across America like a colossus astride the whole country. And Yah showed me what He does not usually show me, how everyday life will be once Russia comes in, how everyday things will run, how people will respond to what has happened, which is the Russia-America-China war, and how Russia will run its day-to-day operations of the nation once the war and all its latent protests have been conquered. Latent protest is after Russia has basically stamped out all the fires of resistance and everything and generally taken the nation. God was showing me something that he doesn't usually show me. He usually shows me that there will be a war, but the prophecies I have of how life will be inside America are not as many as the prophecies of the fact that Russia and China will take this nation. So this is the word of the Lord. Receive it at face value and know and believe that no matter what anybody says, war, not just one, but a series of calamities, mishaps, misunderstandings, global conflicts, and eventually an all-out war is coming to this nation that has exported war for all of her modern existence. Yah says the same war that you fought is coming to sit at your doorstep, and you should be ready for it the same way you said that the nations you fought in the past should be ready for U.S. aggression when you fought them. Thus says the Lord. War is coming. You should prepare. You should believe. You should adjust. You should get adjusted to daily life of being humble and answering to a master who looks like you, but does not share your worldview in anything. Russians are Caucasian the same way as the majority demographic here in the United States, but God is saying as different as brown sand and white sand are, or black sand and white sand are at different beaches. That is how the Russian mindset and the American mindset are different. You will be answering to a master who looks like you but does not share your worldview in anything. Thus says the Lord, a nation bigger and better than yourself will rule you, and I will give them my sanction until the very day they arise against my people, at which time I will rise like the sea against them and scatter until they are laying dead all over the mountains, as it says in my book. But until then, I will not prevent Russia from doing anything they want to anyone. Thus says the Lord. Gog and Magog shall rule, and all the words of my holy book shall be fulfilled in the sight of the learner and student of the Bible. Thus saith the Lord. I'm going to stop it here so that I can upload. This is like a 7 or 8 minute clip. This is Celestial with the Master's Voice Prophecy blog, bringing you the prophecy that I have received today, November the 28th. Russia will invade America. And this is the word of the Lord. And now the main prophecy will be done and be uploaded. So God bless you. And until I see you again, goodbye.